Can you imagine stepping onto the court for your dream team, the roar of the crowd still a distant echo, only to realize you might just be a temporary placeholder, a financial chess piece in a high-stakes game? What does it say about the cold, calculated world of professional sports when a player's talent, freshly acquired, becomes secondary to the relentless pursuit of cap space and luxury tax savings? This isn't just about basketball, it's about the bewildering reality of the modern NBA, where even the most promising new additions can find themselves caught in a whirlwind of financial strategy, as the Boston Celtics' latest moves spectacularly illustrate. The Boston Celtics, fresh off a season that saw them contending at the highest level, are not resting on their laurels. Their offseason has been anything but quiet, marked by a series of shrewd, if at times perplexing, maneuvers designed to reshape their financial landscape. The recent trade of Georges Niang to the Utah Jazz, coupled with the signing of veteran big man Chris Boucher in free agency, might seem like standard roster adjustments on the surface. But beneath these transactions lies a far more significant objective: a relentless drive to trim salary and secure massive financial flexibility ahead of the crucial 2025-26 season. These moves have successfully positioned the Celtics comfortably below the dreaded second apron, leaving them with a single, tantalizing roster spot. This opening could be filled by a minimum deal veteran, or perhaps by converting one of their promising young talents from a two-way contract to a guaranteed deal, signaling a commitment to their future. However, the strategic chess match doesn't end there. The whispers from Boston suggest a deeper ambition, a desire to shed even more salary. The Celtics currently sit a mere $5.4 million above the first apron and approximately $13 million away from the luxury tax line. For a franchise that prides itself on long-term stability and sustained competitiveness, these figures represent not just numbers, but opportunities for substantial savings. And when the conversation turns to significant salary shedding, one name, surprisingly, rises to the top of the trade candidate list: Anfernee Simons. Simons, a dynamic 26-year-old guard, is currently on the books for a substantial $27.7 million next season and is slated to become an unrestricted free agent in the 2026 offseason. His arrival in Boston earlier this summer was met with a mix of excitement and intrigue, a key component in the blockbuster Jrue Holiday trade. Yet, almost immediately after his acquisition, speculation began to swirl, a relentless current of rumors suggesting that Simons' tenure in green might be shorter than anticipated. This isn't a reflection of his talent. Simons is a proven scorer and playmaker capable of igniting an offense. It's a testament to the cold, hard economic realities of the NBA. The dilemma facing Celtics general manager Brad Stevens is a complex one, a high-wire act balancing on-court potential against financial prudence. There's an undeniable allure to seeing Simons in action, particularly alongside a fully healthy Jason Tatum. His offensive firepower could add another dimension to an already potent Celtics attack, providing crucial scoring punch and playmaking versatility. The temptation to take a look at what he can bring to the team this season is strong, a chance to integrate a high-caliber talent into their championship aspirations. But herein lies the complicating factor: the financial bind that could ensnare the Celtics if Simons flourishes. If he plays exceptionally well, demonstrating the kind of star potential many believe he possesses, his market value in free agency would skyrocket. This would inevitably place him far out of Boston's comfortable price range, forcing them into an unenviable position. They would either have to commit an exorbitant sum, potentially pushing them back into the very financial constraints they are desperately trying to escape, or risk losing him for absolutely nothing in the 2026 offseason. The prospect of investing a significant salary for a single season, only to watch a valuable asset walk away without any return, is a scenario no well-managed franchise wants to face. This is precisely why the prevailing sentiment around the league is that the Celtics will likely keep Anfernee Simons firmly on the trade block until further notice. This doesn't necessarily mean they are actively shopping him, making calls to every team in the league. Rather, it implies a readiness and openness to listen. If a compelling offer emerges, one that allows them to dip comfortably below the luxury tax line and achieve those coveted massive savings. It's a safe bet that Brad Stevens and the Celtics front office would seriously consider and quite possibly accept such a deal. The financial relief and long-term flexibility gained from moving Simons could be deemed more valuable than his potential on-court contributions for a single season, especially given the team's already deep roster. Unless the Celtics make a definitive public statement, either announcing a contract extension for Simons or unequivocally shutting down all trade speculation, his name will continue to be a leading candidate in trade rumors. This uncertainty is likely to persist right up until the 2026 trade deadline, making his situation one of the most intriguing storylines to follow in the coming months. It's a stark reminder that in the modern NBA, even a player acquired in a major trade can quickly become a commodity, a piece to be moved in the relentless pursuit of financial optimization. The business side of basketball, with its intricate rules and high stakes, often dictates the narrative, leaving fans and players alike to navigate a landscape where talent and potential are constantly weighed against the bottom line. So, Celtics Nation, what do you make of this high-stakes financial chess match? Is this a brilliant, forward-thinking strategy by Brad Stevens to ensure long-term contention? Or does it feel like a disheartening sacrifice of potential talent for the sake of the balance sheet? We want to hear your thoughts, your frustrations, and your hopes for Anfernee Simons and the Celtics' future. Let us know in the comments below, and if you found this deep dive into the league's most intriguing financial maneuvers insightful, please give this video a like to help us continue bringing you exclusive reports like this.